Welcome to Turkey, where ancient history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture come together. In just 7 days, you'll explore the grand mosques of Istanbul, drift above Cappadocia's fairy chimneys, soak in Pamukkale's white terraces, and walk through the ancient streets of Ephesus. This itinerary is the perfect mix of adventure, beauty, and tradition. Let's begin your unforgettable week in Turkey. The best time to visit Turkey is during spring, from April to June, and autumn, from September to October. The weather is mild and pleasant, making it ideal for sightseeing without the intense summer crowds. Cappadocia's hot air balloons fly more regularly during these seasons, and places like Pamukkale and Ephesus are much more comfortable to explore. Winter can be cold, especially in central Turkey, while summer brings high temperatures and heavy crowds in popular tourist areas. A 7-day trip to Turkey costs around $700 to $1,000 per person, covering hotels, transport, meals, entrance fees, and activities. Budget hotels run $25 to $40 per night, mid-range $50 to $80. Local meals cost $5 to $10. Nicer dinners $15 to $20. Domestic flights like Istanbul to Cappadocia are $30 to $70 booked early. Entrance fees to key sites are $5 to $15. Save by using public transport, eating locally, and booking ahead. Starting your Turkey adventure in Istanbul, begin at the Hagia Sophia, a magnificent blend of Byzantine and Ottoman architecture rich in history. Nearby is the Blue Mosque, famous for its beautiful blue tiles and grand domes that showcase stunning Islamic artistry. After exploring these iconic landmarks, head to the Grand Bazaar, one of the largest and oldest covered markets worldwide, where you can shop for unique souvenirs, local crafts, and vibrant textiles. From there, take a short tram or taxi ride to Karaköy, a trendy and modern neighborhood known for delicious Turkish street food like simit, a sesame-covered bread ring, and freshly grilled corn served by friendly vendors. Next, visit the Galata Tower for stunning panoramic views of Istanbul and the Bosphorus, perfect for capturing memorable photos. Finish your day with a leisurely stroll along Istiklal Street, a lively pedestrian avenue filled with shops, cafes, and talented street performers creating a vibrant atmosphere. Travel between these sites takes 10 to 20 minutes, making your day smooth and full of unforgettable sights and tastes. For accommodation, consider staying in the Sultanahmet or Taksim areas, both central and well-connected to transport and attractions, ensuring easy access to everything Istanbul has to offer. Start your day in Istanbul with a relaxing Bosphorus cruise, sailing between Europe and Asia, while admiring beautiful waterfront palaces, lush green hills, and charming villages. This 2-hour cruise offers a unique view of Istanbul's blend of history and modern life from the water. After the cruise, visit the impressive Dolmabahce Palace, a 19th century waterfront palace known for its grand halls and luxurious interiors. Next, take a scenic ferry ride to the lively Kadıköy district on the Asian side, about 30 minutes away. Kadıköy is famous for its vibrant markets, trendy cafes, and creative atmosphere. Here, be sure to try mulama, a rich, cheesy cornmeal dish popular in eastern Turkey, offering a completely different taste experience. Spend time exploring the colorful streets, local shops, and the bustling fish market. When hunger returns, grab a balık ekmek, a delicious grilled fish sandwich sold by vendors along the waterfront, perfect for fresh, authentic flavors. End your day by relaxing in a cozy Kadıköy cafe, or head back to the European side, staying near Taksim Square or Kadıköy for easy access to nightlife and transport. Begin your day with a morning flight from Istanbul to Cappadocia, a region famous for its otherworldly landscapes. Once you arrive, head straight to Göreme, where fairy chimneys and ancient cave dwellings create a magical atmosphere. Wander through the open-air museum to see rock-cut churches adorned with vibrant frescoes. Next, visit Pasabag, also known as Monk's Valley, where tall, mushroom-shaped fairy chimneys rise dramatically from the ground. Nearby is Devrent Valley, famous for its imaginative rock formations that resemble animals and mythical creatures, perfect for photography and exploration. For lunch, try testi kebaba, a traditional Cappadocian dish slow-cooked in a sealed clay pot, offering tender meat infused with rich flavors. End your afternoon at Red Valley, where you can enjoy a spectacular sunset as the rocks glow in shades of red and orange, creating an unforgettable scene. Stay in a cave hotel nearby for a unique experience that blends comfort with Cappadocia's ancient charm, setting you up perfectly for tomorrow's adventures. Wake up early for a magical sunrise hot air balloon ride over Cappadocia's stunning landscapes. Floating above the fairy chimneys and valleys as the sun rises offers breathtaking views you'll never forget. After landing, enjoy a traditional Turkish breakfast featuring menemen, a flavorful scrambled egg dish cooked with fresh tomatoes, peppers, and spices that energizes you for the day ahead. Next, explore the fascinating Derinkuyu underground city, an ancient multi-level complex carved deep underground that once sheltered thousands of people during invasions. Wander its narrow tunnels, hidden rooms, and ventilation shafts while imagining life centuries ago in this incredible subterranean world. In the afternoon, head to the scenic Ihlara Valley for a peaceful hike along the Melendez River. This green oasis contrasts beautifully with Cappadocia's rocky terrain. Along the trail, discover rock-cut churches adorned with frescoes and tranquil spots perfect for rest and reflection. For a late lunch, savor guzlem, a savory Turkish flatbread filled with spinach, cheese, or meat, freshly cooked on a griddle. End your day relaxing in a cozy local cafe, or return to your cave hotel to recharge for tomorrow's adventures. Begin your day with a scenic journey to Pamukkale, famous for its dazzling white travertine terraces formed by mineral-rich thermal waters. Walk barefoot along these natural pools and feel the warm, soothing water flow over your feet as you take in the surreal landscape, often called the Cotton Castle. The stunning white calcium deposits create a magical, almost otherworldly atmosphere that is perfect for photos and relaxation. Afterward, explore the nearby ancient city of Hierapolis, where impressive ruins like the Grand Theater, ancient baths, and the necropolis tell stories of a vibrant past. Wander through well-preserved columns, temples, and ancient streets that blend history with the natural beauty surrounding them. For lunch, try kashkek, a traditional Anatolian dish made of slow-cooked wheat and tender meat, perfect for replenishing your energy after a morning of walking and exploring. This hearty meal offers a taste of authentic regional cuisine. End your day by soaking in the thermal pools, renowned for their healing properties, before settling into accommodation near Pamukkale town. This relaxing experience prepares you perfectly for tomorrow's journey. Set out early for Selçuk, home to the ancient city of Ephesus, one of the best preserved Roman cities in the world. Wander through its marble streets and marvel at landmarks like the Library of Celsus, an architectural masterpiece, and the massive Great Theater. Don't miss the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world nearby. After exploring Ephesus, visit the charming village of Şirince, famous for its traditional stone houses and peaceful atmosphere. Stroll through its narrow streets, browse local crafts, and experience authentic village life away from the crowds. For lunch, taste zeytinyağlılar, a variety of cold vegetable dishes cooked in olive oil, showcasing fresh, healthy Mediterranean flavors unique to this region. Pair it with freshly baked bread for a simple but delicious meal. End your day relaxing in a local cafe or at your accommodation in Selçuk, soaking in the slow pace and warm hospitality of this beautiful part of Turkey. Your final day begins with a flight or scenic train ride back to Istanbul, which takes around 1 hour by plane or about 9 hours by train, offering beautiful views of the Turkish countryside. Once back in the city, spend your remaining hours soaking up the vibrant atmosphere. For a relaxing cultural experience, treat yourself to a traditional Turkish hammam, where warm steam and cleansing rituals leave you refreshed and rejuvenated. It's the perfect way to unwind after a week of exploration. If you prefer, explore bustling markets like the Spice Bazaar, or wander through trendy neighborhoods to pick up last-minute souvenirs such as hand-woven carpets, spices, or ceramics. Enjoy a light snack of simit, a crispy sesame-crusted bread ring, as you stroll. End your trip with a leisurely walk along the Bosphorus shores, taking in the city's skyline one last time. Staying near Taksim Square or Sultanahmet offers easy access to the airport and transport options for your departure. Thanks for coming along on this unforgettable 7-day journey through Turkey. From Istanbul's lively streets to Cappadocia's magical landscapes and ancient sites like Ephesus and Pamukkale, Turkey offers something special for every traveler. If you found this guide helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts or travel plans. Wishing you safe and amazing travels. See you in the next video.